Welcome, folks, to the home of the Golden Gophers here in Minneapolis. This is a charged-up, on-campus environment, and they are ready for this collision. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Golden Gophers will kick this deep to get us going. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Cornhuskers offense will begin backed up off that poor return. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Cornhuskers keep the football on the move. There's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Dump off caught by the running back. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Play action here on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Testing the right side here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
To throw, it's Brosmer. It's a short completion of the tight end. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown.
Here we go.
Direct snap to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Gets set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll try the right here. Fighting off the defender.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Banks. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Brosmer. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Gonna run it. It's Taylor. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Golden Gophers churn out another 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Back to throw. It's Brosmer. Extending the play now. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Looks into the running back, but he's got work to do.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. To the air, it's Wyola. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Banks. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And midfield. Past the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And here's the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Cornhuskers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looking for some space. It's Taylor. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Yeah, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Brosmer. Finds his target, and it's complete.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Banks. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Minnesota offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Gives it to the back. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Taylor. Ball carrier wrapped up. Brought down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Brosmer. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Fighting him off. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. He would not be denied. Just powers through a tackle into the end zone. Guessing there's going to be a conversation in that defensive sideline now.
Yeah, but what a luxury for this offense to have a back that has the ability to make people miss and break tackles and get into the end zone. Sometimes you get down into the red zone area, you're worried about having to always throw the ball to get it into the end zone. But with this group, with a back like that, it's a whole different deal.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Well, they don't
don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Breaking tackles. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Important 3rd down play coming up. To the air, it's Brosmer. Tries the right with a quick throw. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The attempt is no good. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late pass.
Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
He hits the up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This game is not over yet. Let's see how the offense plays it. They love to chew some clock here, but can't get too complacent. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter. Just
fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker.
Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Solid gain moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
It's now 4th down.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. And he'll set up to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Madison and Camp Randall Stadium. Always rowdy, always ready to support the Badgers. They've been getting ready for this game since the early morning. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, take on another team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Golden Gophers will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense in less than ideal position off that poor return. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in the stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Looking to pass. It's locked. It's the running back in the flat. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The shotgun running play call. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down, and you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about this, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball and Melvin Gordon.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On the run, it's Taylor. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's tackled at the 5-yard line. Brings up
Offense facing 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll get him down that time.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Brosmer. Pass caught. Can he get in? Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now,
and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
touchdown.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. The gain is 3 yards and brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He hands it off from the gun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this
football comes out. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. That's a strong stiff arm. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Badgers will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Looking for a gap. It's Taylor. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And that is impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Brosmer. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
It's third down for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Golden Gopher starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Using his legs. It's Taylor. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Spencer. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Nice grab. It's Johnson. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking downfield. It's Brosmer. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Brings up second down.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. And the back gets the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. So we've reached the 2-minute warnings. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Locke. Running out of time in the pocket. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. And the Badgers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. And the Golden Gophers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Glenn. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Brosmer. The throw complete to the running back underneath. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Man, really good job here by the defense. Flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
They'll kick it away here. The fair catch is made, but there is a flag down, so let's sort this one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The pass rush closing in. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's on the run. Launches deep. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, from Minneapolis to Madison, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases enjoying a soda pop and a little trash talk in this battle for Paul Bunyan's axe. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
And the Badgers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. To throw, it's Brosmer. He dumps it off to the tight end. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. The Golden Gophers look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
He's hit just before the throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Wisconsin, 7.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Makes a quick grab. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've got others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Dropping back. It's locked. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Here they go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
The returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Now we run a draw play. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Golden Gophers will have to kick it away. Running it back, it's Anthony. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kurt. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's a draw to the back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Getting set. Here's second down. It's a draw play. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Badgers pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's locked. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter, down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball.
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Bringing pressure. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The Golden Gophers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the Golden Gophers will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Looking to pass. It's locked. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The completion makes it 2nd and short. And he drops back in the gun. Off target and incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a quick grab. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to throw again. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Badgers will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Pauling. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
And the Badgers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Badgers!
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Golden Gophers hope to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. To throw, it's Brosmer. And this pass is caught. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Looking for some space. It's Taylor. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Golden Gophers getting set on first and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.